going on, guys? It's Rinne-Hatake here, back with another video. And today I got What If Goku Became the God of Destruction Part 2. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the first part, but I'll be posting Part 2 right now. But without further ado, let's finally begin. So let's go back to where we left off. I left off with Goku finally taking out Broly with something really OP that Naruto did in the last movie. You know, when he took out that green orb that I think it was a different guy. I can't remember his name, but that other weird Otsutsuki guy placed inside Hinata his heart or something. That you know what that guy did. He placed something inside, like a green orb inside Hinata, and that changed her. That's basically what Goku did, but canceling out Broly's power, since, he had that type of ability. Since I'm just gonna go with plot armor here. But we move, as Broly finally understands, as Whis explains the whole story and how everything turned out. As Broly understands. As Broly decided to, become acquainted with Goku, as Goku and Broly became great friends. But somewhere in the universe, or other universes, there was other Imperial, people, or Imperial, some others with the Imperial mark, that doesn't need to be Saiyan to have the mark. That power could be possessed by anyone. But these were the lucky ones. I'm just gonna name a few, since why not? Goku, Broly, Jiren, Vegeta. Yes, Vegeta has actually got the mark as well. Vegeta, Caulifla, KO. I think I said Jiren already. Topo, Hit, Dispo, and I've just named 9 characters, and you guys can come up with next 3. I'll give you guys a chance to name the next 3 OP other people to get those powers, and that's completely up to you. But without further ado, let's continue. As Goku and Broly continue learning and training with Whis and Beerus, teaching them a few things about, the position of God of Destruction, since Broly and Goku are now the new candidates as they continue moving forward. But as for Vegeta, one of the candidates, well, not candidates really, but one of the holders or wielders of the power of the Omni Super Saiyan, or the Infinite Super Saiyan, is out going wild, and, is still ruling his little section of the Frieza Force, and, is right now with Raditz, and Raditz is speaking to Vegeta and telling him about the planet that his brother was sent on, as, Raditz said the planet that Kakarot was sent on was called Planet Earth, as Vegeta allows Raditz and gives him permission to actually head off to Earth. But what Raditz doesn't know is the true thing, or the true nature of what happened, as Whis actually stopped Kakarot's destination of going to Earth, but ends up going to Beerus' planet instead. But we move, as Raditz heads over there and does his same ordinary thing, finding out that Goku actually wasn't there, and ends up destroying a whole lot of Earth, as Earth is now facing a new crisis, the Saiyans. As who knows what the Saiyans will do with Earth now that's been, now that's actually been chaos due to Raditz, and Kami can't do anything about it since Kami's too weak. But we move to the perspective of Goku, as Goku is out still doing training and getting stronger and stronger with the big bodysuit weights that he wore in canon to make him a lot stronger. As well, Goku continued many training sessions with Whis, gaining incredible power that he'd never imagined gaining. And even though Goku isn't necessarily gonna need it, he went back to the basics and learns God Ki, and taps into Super Saiyan God. Even though it's completely unnecessary, for Goku to do such a thing, I'm just gonna say it's gonna be used for some part of the story, as Goku has access to Super Saiyan God and sees that Broly has his own weird transformation that he's trying to control. And what Broly's heard of is it's called Super Saiyan, but in Broly's case, Legendary Super Saiyan. So Goku's been trying to tap into such power, an even weaker version of the Super Saiyan God, since it's not a God-based power. As Goku learns the ways of the Saiyans from Broly, and continues training with Whis at the same time, growing some knowledge of Saiyans, and, the godly knowledge that he needs if he's actually going to be a candidate of the God of Destruction. As well, Goku continues this for many years. Not for too long, but just a year or two, as Goku has tapped into Super Saiyan Blue in those years, becoming super strong, but Blue isn't anywhere near Omni Super Saiyan. But he's been keeping up with his training and learning how to use Omni Super Saiyan with two limiters with at his best, basically. He's been learning how to basically do that with his best capabilities, as Broly has been getting the hand of his legendary Super Saiyan power, as he's now able to use legendary Super Saiyan to its pretty much potential or peak. As we move from this, as we continue on, as a few months go by, and some news was heard by Whis from the Supreme Kai, hearing about the planet called Earth, that it needs some urgent rescuing. As the Supreme Kai just contacts Whis since he can't really do anything about it, since he fears that one of those Saiyans actually has the ability of the Mark, or the Mark's ability, and if that Saiyan knows how to control that ability, then they don't stand a chance. So they just sent Broly. Broly was the one sent because Broly needs to test his worth, test himself, and show his worth, actually, and show his worth and why he should be chosen as the God of Destruction. As Broly lands on the planet, or arrives at the planet with Whis, as Whis, teleports back to Beerus' planet, as Broly sees the destruction and chaos that the planet's in, and sees Vegeta and Nappa and Raditz causing havoc on this planet, and they see all the life, every single person on that planet getting absolutely killed and brutalized by the three monster Saiyans. But the Dragon Balls, if you're concerned about those, the Dragon Balls have been, all collected in just in time for, them to rebuild, just in case they're ever gonna use it, because, they're gonna need it to revive a lot of dead people, fix the Earth to how it was before. But we move, as Vegeta starts blasting down buildings after buildings, he realizes or sees another hulking Saiyan, as he widens his eyes saying, "Are you Kakarot?" As Vegeta finally, gets a massive smile saying, "It took you a while. We had to destroy a ton of stuff for you to come out, Kakarot." As, Broly looks at him saying, "The name's not Kakarot, the name's Broly." As, he cracks his neck saying, "I'm gonna have to teach you guys a little lesson." As Broly gets into a fighting stance, as Vegeta looks at him saying, "Don't make me laugh. You're nothing. You're nothing to me. I am the Prince of Saiyans. You low, weak Saiyan aren't anything compared to me." As, Nappa and Raditz go up and are instantly knocked down with one punch from Broly. As Vegeta gets a little irritated, saying, "Useless. Absolutely useless. But I'm gonna take you down a notch or two." As Vegeta tries to fight Broly, and he has no access to such power, but Broly can sense it within him. As Broly tries to see if Vegeta can actually awaken it. As Vegeta, once he's knocked down many times over and over, he finally snaps as he roars with anger, saying, "I've had enough of your insolence!" As a golden aura, not the white aura that the Omni Super Saiyan would give off, but the aura of a Super Saiyan. As Vegeta still, he still hasn't unlocked the power. Well, Broly managed to awaken the Omni Super Saiyan power just out of pure coincidence and luck. Due to Broly's power being really gigantic and massive, with legendary Super Saiyan and with the Omni Super Saiyan's power within him, it's pretty easy for him to awaken it due to anger. Well, yeah, anger. That's basically how Broly enters it. But right now, he's not busy with that. He's busy with Vegeta. As Vegeta says, yes, the Prince of Saiyans accessing the Prince of Saiyans, first accessing the legendary power of the Super Saiyan. Of course, the Prince will access it first. As he begins chuckling, saying, "You might have been strong, but not this time. I am now beyond you. You will never defeat me now." As well, he tries again to actually step out to Broly, but Broly accesses Super Saiyan. Well, Broly in the movie, Broly from the movie, he accesses Super Saiyan just like normal, but it's just a little different from Goku, since his hair is still golden, but his access to power is different. So it's not gonna be green hair just yet. That's when he accesses like the true form of legendary Super Saiyan. But Vegeta's so confused, saying, your power level." As he checks his little scouter, it explodes instantly. As he's so confused, saying, "Super Saiyan? But how?" As Vegeta clenches his fist, as he says, "No other Saiyan shall defeat me." As he tries again, but you know what happens? Yes, he absolutely gets himself defeated. Absolutely clobbered, as Vegeta was taken with Broly. Broly takes Vegeta to the planet of, to Beerus' planet. I totally forgot for a second. But takes him to Beerus' planet, as Whis now has to teach 3 other Saiyans that have the power, or fraction, or little portion of the not Omni, but the ultimate Super Saiyan's power. The one known, I totally forgot his name. What did I name him last time? He was the brother of Yamamoshi. I totally forgot what I named him. Man, I totally forgot what I called him, but he's the brother of Yamoshi. I totally forgot. Did I call him Katakuri? I think I did. I called him Katakuri. Okay, I forgot there for a second. I called him Katakuri. But we move. As well, now 3 Saiyans are getting taught by Whis. Whis trains these Saiyans to the best of his abilities, as Vegeta is the weakest of the bunch, as Broly is actually stronger than Goku. Broly has legendary Super Saiyan, and that even tops Goku's Super Saiyan Blue. And you've seen it in the movie. Broly, not even accessing the full ability of legendary Super Saiyan, was still able to absolutely defeat Blue Goku. But still, Goku isn't slacking or lacking, because Goku is actually much stronger than, original Goku. His Super Saiyan Blue is on the level of Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. That's how strong his Blue is. But yeah, we move. As the other 12 or 9 Imperial, the other Imperial, the 12 Imperial Saiyans, not Saiyans, but 12 Imperial beings are doing their training, gaining strength beyond belief. As in the dark shadows of the corner of each universe, they have 12 dark gods. Gods that used to be either a god of destruction or the right-hand man of Zeno himself. Used to be the right-hand man of Zeno, as there was, once those 12 gods, but those 12 gods were taken down by the god of destructions of the 12 universes, as they combined their strength and unity and defeated those 12 gods, as those 12 gods were much more than they could ever handle. But those 12 gods managed to escape and hide in the shadows and gain strength and train to become even stronger than they were, as their strength rivals that of the Omni Super Saiyans, as they, or those 12 gods, were after the infinite energy source, but they were too late, because a Saiyan managed to find it before them and absorb the whole planet dry. As we move from this, as those 12 gods had incredible power, far more than anyone can ever comprehend, as even the Grand Priest could not see them. But the only one who was able to actually see them was Zeno. Zeno was keeping an eye on all of them, watching their every move. But, if they're not actually gonna make a move, he thought, why not let them be for now? And, I think I'm gonna leave it off here. So hopefully you did enjoy, and I do apologize for all the stuttering. I will get better with, speech and all that. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next What If scenario. Peace.